So today is day 6 after the gallbladder removal surgery. This surgery is actually surprisingly been a little bit harder to recover from than the bariatric surgery. Um, I don't know why. I don't have a follow-up with my surgeon until the 12th of January, and the surgery was on the 22nd of December. Because there's no staples that need to be removed and no stitches or anything that need to be removed. But I'm guessing it has something to do with, one, the fact that something is actually removed from my, torso, from my abdomen, and the act of pulling something through these incisions. It was hard. Is like hard on the body. I remember hearing people who had the VSG surgery talk about how painful it was to in their incision, where that, the portion of their stomach that was removed. But with the sleeve gastric bypass that I got, nothing is removed from the stomach area. So maybe that's part of it, is just having something removed. My gallbladder it's a small organ in general, but it was very inflamed and enlarged. So they did say that they had to do a lot of stretching of that incision and the muscles around it to get the gallbladder out. But it's not like it's just painful in one area. Basically, all the incisions are very, very painful. And with this surgery, I actually have, pain medication that I'm able to take every 6 hours. And even with that, the pain level is very high. Um, it also could have something to do with the fact that this is just another surgery with almost the exact same incisions. Like, the incisions are literally right next to this incisions for the sleeve bypass. And so maybe just the, having to move through scar tissue and stuff like that, and the fact that my surgery was only 4 months ago, my previous surgery, maybe that's just my body was still healing, and to have another surgery so soon is maybe that's why it's been such a hard recovery. But also, it might also have something to do with the fact that I'm not required to be on a liquid diet after the surgery. So at first I did try to eat soft foods right away, but that was extremely painful. Not the part going through my stomach, not at all. It was once it reached my intestinal tract. Like, the digestion of the food has been so painful because of all the inflammation in my stomach. So I had to put myself on a liquid diet for a few days, and then now I'm still eating soft foods basically. I can't eat much at all. It is very, very, very painful to digest food because of all of the swelling and inflammation. I'm definitely starting to develop a lot of bruising around the incisions now, which is normal. But I just didn't expect it to be this hard. I ended up needing an extra day off of work. So obviously I was off Friday, the day of my surgery. Saturday, Sunday, Monday was Christmas. I was off. I actually had to take Tuesday off as well because I still was struggling to stay sitting up for long periods of time because it was just all the swelling and inflammation. It was really, really painful. So I did work yesterday, and it was rough. I barely could make it through a 7-hour shift. Today I'm probably going to work a little bit less, maybe 6 hours. And then we'll see Friday if I'm up to working a full 8 hours. And then obviously it's another holiday, so at least I'll have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off to try to continue recovering. But just wanted to give an update. Still a lot of swelling, still a lot of pain, surprisingly, because after the gastric bypass surgery, I was like almost able to feel completely normal. I had a lot of bloating, but there wasn't much pain. So I'm actually more comfortable now than I was, a week after the gastric bypass surgery. And I still have to sleep in my recliner. I tried to lay down in my bed, and because of all the swelling and bruising, just the like laying flat in the bed or even trying to lay on my side is just, like there's so much swelling that the pressure of laying flat in my bed is painful to have all that pressure just on my abdomen and from all the swelling. And just having the freedom to move like a little bit more, move side to side, and also just the act of trying to like get up out of the bed is extremely painful. So I still need to sleep in the recliner. I don't know how much longer that's going to be, but I can lay pretty flat in the recliner because the difference is I can't roll side to side. I'm, limited to being just flat on my back. And then the recliner is sitting me up. So I'm not, putting too much pressure and engaging my abdominal muscles too much to sit up. So it's probably going to be at least a couple more days, at least, if not longer, in the recliner, which is fine. I have a really, really good recliner. So it's not a problem. It's just I would like to be sleeping in my room, my bedroom, and getting back to normal a little bit. But yeah, I thought this would be a really quick, easy recovery that I would be able to, just return back to work and, just a super quick surgery. And maybe it is when you haven't had another surgery so recently, but this seems to be just as long as a recovery as the sleeve gastric bypass so far, if not longer. So yeah, just wanted to give that update.